We are now. Welcome to Shooting the Shit. 129.
Everything's running smoothly, as usual.
Everything's fine. Nothing to see here. Yeah, I forgot that button. I forgot the YouTube broadcast button.
I told you.
Look,
That's my job as a co-host, though. So I was just doing my job.
Yeah, see, I've got 3 buttons to press, and I forgot that one. Right, so, but everything's fine now. It seems legit. Feels good. What have I got? I've got some retard shit, and that's about it. Well, it's not really retard.
Obvious question first. How do you feel about the Tory rise in your country?
I can tell you how everyone else feels. It's funny.
Go on then.
I fucking hate them. Like,
well, enough people obviously didn't hate them for them to actually win some seats.
Everyone. No, I know, right? But everyone apart from me that went out and voted was just voting for like to stop them getting power. So I just didn't.
It was Labour in around your area, unsurprisingly.
Actually, most of them voted SNP, I think. Well, I know.
Yeah, I think Labour made the gains around Edinburgh, didn't they?
I don't know. I've not looked. I've not paid attention. All I know is something.
It's probably fair enough. It's like the shocking thing to me was the fact that the Tories won some seats in Scotland, and I was like, God damn, people must be really pissed off in Scotland.
Yeah, I mean that does not happen. But I seen that coming because of the polls were.
Yeah, I saw this thing on about how people get tired of like Nicola Sturgeon just banging on about Scottish independence. It's like, fuck's sake, we've got other. They're like people are like, pretty much paraphrasing. Fuck's sake, we've got other problems. Shut up about the fucking referendum. We already did it. Some of the people you're talking to voted to stay. Right, one guy on it said, "Look, Scotland can't really stand alone. Like, we kind of need to be part of the UK." Anymore. And I can imagine as well.
Like, could you imagine, right? Could you imagine, right, that the fucking EU's fucked up, right, and at the same time you're going to fuck up the UK as well?
Oh no, that's what he was saying. He said that's what he's saying. He's saying Scotland couldn't stand alone, right? Like so. It's like basically nobody wanted to fucking hear what the SNP was saying. Right, yeah, that seems to be what
right now it's a really fucking bad idea. Maybe wait 10, 20 years to find out how the EU split's going to go, and then maybe. But right now it's retarded. Like, what the fuck are you thinking? Like, I don't understand.
They're not thinking. The SNP's got a one-track mind. That's why they lost a whole fuckload of seats.
Yeah. I know everyone's quite unwell. A lot of people are annoyed that they're doing it again. Like, that's all they bang on about. That's it. And it's like, shut the fuck up before they've done it. Like, you lost. Like, that's... Everyone is just sort of thinks that. But the only reason people voted for them this time is to keep the Conservatives out. Like, because it was either that or Labour. And Labour gained a few because, like, they'll be the people that would have voted SNP if they would shut the fuck up.
Yes.
Right. And then there's always quite a few people that vote Conservative in Scotland. Maybe they're the ones that are sort of like, well, I like the Conservatives better than Labour. And the
Probably.
SNP.
That's what I imagine.
Yeah, so it's kind of split. The SNP vote has been split between the Conservatives and Labour.
Couple of them seats coming
basically, back. And then some extra people came out and voted SNP because, well, they were already winning, and it was to keep the Conservatives out, basically. So, I was pissing down. I was like, fuck that, I'm not going out. They're a bunch of faggots. I'm not getting wet for they cunts. Anyway. And
I think your area is fucking Labour by a massive majority anyway. So.
No, it's actually not. We had Lib Dems here, and we've had SNP.
No, I think in this, I'll have to check again the fucking political map. I think it was quite a big. I think it was like not a complete landslide, but it's like your vote wouldn't have made a difference. My vote certainly didn't make any difference. Right, Labour won by some 20,000 votes or something. So
yeah. Oh, my one wouldn't have made any. The only manifesto that I quite liked was the fucking UKIP one, and they're not even here. So
I ended up voting for UKIP. There's only like 6 candidates, and it's like, well, I already know Labour's going to win. I'm not going to vote for fucking Labour anyway, right? Conservatives, actually, I was surprised the Conservatives came second. Lib Dems are third.
Yeah.
And then UKIP was fourth in East Ham, so there you are.
Yeah, but that's the point. That's the point, right?
Couple other independents.
What's the point in voting unless you're going to be backing your Labour, Conservative, or here Labour, Conservative, or the SNP? There's no point.
Well, that's why I was in favour of. That's why I was in favour of the alternative vote in.
So was I, but they fucked that up, didn't they?
Well, you know, unlike some people, I don't complain endlessly when the referendum doesn't go my way.
Right. No, but I understood that was a better way of doing it. So it's like, yeah, let's do that.
Well, it depends like, what you want for your. I mean, the basic concept of the system we have currently is really works better in the past, where, you know, you didn't have mass communication. You didn't have fast modes of transport, right? If you needed to have somebody actually representing your local area, because there wasn't as much, they were much more distinct and disconnected, right? That's what you want. You want somebody to represent your constituency at a local level. I don't think that necessarily applies so much anymore, right?
Yeah.
Because how many MPs really represent their local constituencies, right? You get people who are like the way the main parties work is a case of, if you want to become a member of parliament, it's kind of like you have to put your time in, like as a career politician, you put your time in, do leafleting and fucking whatever, right? If you get selected, it's like you could, you could be a junior member, right? You're going to do some campaigning in some areas where they know you'll lose. If you do really well, they say, okay, right, we'll drop you into this constituency. It's a fairly safe Labour seat, and then you'll fucking win, right? It's like, because they know there's like areas that people will just like, whoever it is, they'll still vote for the same fucking party regardless of who it is, and that's just the nature of the fucking game, which is why I'm more in favour of proportional representation at a national level. For a local level, I might still go with the first past the post, because you don't necessarily need millions of fucking people. It's just like I say, it's just a matter of what actually makes sense. If you want a national body to deal with national issues, that's one thing, but it just doesn't kind of make sense to have a system which is kind of trying to do both things, but does neither particularly well.
Yeah.
So that's my summary of what's going on. It's true also in other countries where, like America is a good example. Their senates and their presidential election in general, electoral college, a lot of people complain about that. I can understand why, right? It seems a bit mental, but obviously it's more because ultimately, when you get down to it, America is not a single country. It's a group of 50-odd countries that are linked together loosely by a federalist system.
Like for college, only cities would win in the interests of people in rural areas, which is still quite a bit of the country, would be ignored. That's why the electoral college is still good.
Yeah, it's like isn't there something like you get a minimum of 2 senators, even if you've got a tiny population? Because it's like there's a minimum level of representation, regardless of like what your population density is or your land area or whatever, right?
Yeah, so you still are represented because the country's huge, and I would think it would be absolutely ridiculous to just pay attention to what the cities want.
Well, you see, this is what this is what I'm saying. It's just like people just go, no, they got more votes and more. It's like, look, motherfucker, look, have you even considered like the needs of the system? What the fuck are you trying to achieve? If you're just like, well, that person got more. If you ignore the system that the thing is actually working under and just count all the totals for X or Y, then X or Y got more. So I don't understand why X isn't running everything. It's like, it's because it's not what the system is designed to achieve.
Buckethead.
It's like it exasperates me because there was this whole. I don't know where the fuck that came from, but there were people say. Apparently, this is what I've heard. That people. I was talking to a guy at work. He was like, people are being putting shit on Facebook, and he was saying like, they're all saying like, like that Labour won. It's like, I'm struggling to understand where this is coming from. Is it on because like the Tories lost seats and Labour gained some? Is that like then that's a Labour win? And then people, despite the fact we only had a coalition government fairly recently, not understanding the concept of how that would work.
Yeah,
right?
we just
like,
had one with the Lib Dems. We just had the Lib Dems and the Cons, right? 2005 it was, wasn't it?
Yeah, 2010 was Cameron's government.
Right. So was that was
a coalition of the Lib Dems 2010.
And it ended
that was
in
when
2005,
Brown,
right?
Well, that was when Brown was Prime Minister, and he basically he pretty much had to gamble. He had to gamble on a general election to solidify his prime ministerial position, but it failed because nobody fucking liked him.
Yeah.
Basically.
I can't believe the fucking mess the Conservatives made of this. Unfucking believable. Like, how can you go from like a 20-point lead to go, oh, by the way, we're going to kill foxes and fuck up your internet?
Yeah, I mean, I
like,
really don't understand. It's like this thing. It's like if it was stupid for Nicola Sturgeon to keep on banging on about Scottish independence, how much more stupid is it to bang on about fucking fox hunting, which has been settled for about fucking 20 years? It's like it's fucking 20 years since that ban came in.
Yeah, it's amazing.
This is fucking dead news, woman. Don't fucking bring up fox hunting, right?
Yeah.
Like fox hunting is more divisive than fucking abortion, for fuck's sake. Right? This is not what you want to be bringing up.
Actually,
you'd be safer off talking about burning. You'd be safer off talking about burning puppies, frankly, as a policy.
Yeah, since we've got Americans listening, that's what it's like. It's like going, oh, by the way, we're going to ban abortion. It's like you don't want to fucking touch that shit. What are you doing?
No, it's just the stupidest thing ever. Unbelievable.
Yeah,
I was like, when I first heard the words, I was like, have I gone back 20 years in time? Why the fuck is fox hunting even coming up as a fucking topic?
Yeah, and then she goes, oh, we're going to ask for more powers and fuck up your like security and your fucking.
Yeah,
we don't give a fuck if it's for your if we breach fucking human rights to fuck up this shit. We don't care. We're just going to take your human rights away if it makes us catch more terrorists. It's like, what the fuck are you on about, women? Like, what? It's something went wrong in your brain. It's something fused. Like,
if you want to win, don't mess with people's internets stuff.
Well, there's that too. But she was messing
with
foxes.
That's
the main one.
I didn't know foxes were a big topic over in.
Well, I say, for 20 fucking years they weren't. It's 20. This is 20-year-old fucking news, fox hunting. But for some reason, Theresa May decided this is a good time to bring it up.
Yeah, it would be like one of your guys. It would be like Trump right now, calling like
talking about Iran, Contra, fucking. I don't know what was.
I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that, and everyone's going, "What the fuck is this man? What is he doing?" Like
it would be like attacking the Democrats for Bill Clinton, fucking Monica Lewinsky, 20 odd years ago or more, right? 2017. That's just. It's like, okay, yeah, that happens. But why the fuck are you talking about it now? Why are you bringing it up? It doesn't help you in any way. It's just going to piss people off.
Not only is it going to piss people off, it's going to get people to vote against you. It's like, I don't understand. And then you're telling people that, oh, by the way, to fight terrorism, we're going to have to take away your human rights. It's and then on top of that, you say shit about the internet and censoring fucking stuff. And it's like, holy shit, you're mad. Women.
To be fair, I think there's probably quite a lot of people who don't even care about that sort of shit. But it's
probably not. I think it was a mix of that and the Foxes.
It's the Foxes because people.
I think she pissed off the old people with the Foxes, right, and the young people with the internet. She basically grabbed the two of them and went, "Fuck it! I don't need your vote or your vote. I'll just."
I'm gonna find the clip because I really can't sum it up better than Brass Eye. So give me a minute and I'll.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, impossible for me to do it better than Brass Eye.
20 years ago. Like, oh, fucking hell. I mean, it's okay to pick on the Johnny Fox, right? But this is like...
Stay away from the other foxes.
Well, they get dogs to run after the fox and basically mutilate it and chase it with horses and then shoot it.
Yeah, okay. I understand. I know what fox hunting is.
Right, and that's what they want. It's like that was banned by Labour 20 years ago. The discussion's been done. It doesn't make sense.
Did she want to unban it?
Yes.
Right, you want to hear this? Hopefully, should be able to hear it, and I can share. Let's see. Hopefully, I've got the audio system.
I'll stop sharing if you can.
Where's my tab gone?
Are you guys are you guys allowed to hunt foxes, but not in that way?
No.
Or
but
not
this
at
is
all?
Yes,
not
no.
at all.
I think you're allowed to poison them if they fuck with stuff.
Yeah, it's this
shoot
sort
them
of
or
shit I'm
something.
talking about. Let's get that.
But I mean, like, could you hunt a fox just not on horses with dogs? Like, if you were hunting, like you hunt deer, like you just shoot them.
No.
Don't. It's not. Well,
are foxes endangered over there or something?
No,
they're not even slightly. It's just about watch this. I think this pretty much sums it up. It's like 30 odd seconds or so. You ready, Kat?
Mm-hmm.
Is it all good on your end? Okay.
Can't hear it.
Yeah,
Fucking knew it. Fucking knew it. Fucking knew this would happen. Right, why the fuck isn't it coming? It's because it's probably that one. Hang on. Right. Yes?
Yeah, it's too low.
People get fussed about is that the fox is a small brown furry animal, very much like a dog. I don't think they'd be nearly so worried if it was a little four-legged car full of chips.
The evil in our relationship remains a paradox. If you plot number of animals abused against what makes people cruel versus intelligence of either party, the pattern is so unreadable, you might as well draw in a chain of fox heads on sticks. And if you do that, an interesting thing happens. The word cruel starts flashing. So, are we cruel to hunt foxes?
The fox feels nothing. It's made of string.
Or are we too nice?
That's the fox hunting clip, basically.
Yeah.
I couldn't do it better. There was no possible way that I could do better than that.
I don't understand why you can't hunt them humanely. More humanely.
I think you can.
No idea.
As long as it's like a season, because people have seasons for years and stuff.
But that's not what we're talking about. That's not what we're talking about.
That's not the same thing. Fox hunting.
But I mean, that's the shit she's talking about. That program is 20 fucking years old, right? This is what we're talking about, and they're taking the piss out of them. I kind of, in some ways, I kind of wish, if not just to inspire this generation of comedians, such that there might be one worth their salt to produce such genius and brilliance. But I think I'd just lucky to have been alive in a time when Christopher Morris was producing this shit.
And it was like, did you hear the guy who's like, foxes feel nothing, they're just like a piece of string. It's like, what? It's like, what does that even mean? What are you talking about?
That is kind of cruel to have dogs tear it up.
Well, no, what happens is, right, they fucking chase them with dogs and horses, and the dogs track them, and they bark, and it leads them to the fox, right? But if the dogs catch up with it, fucking fox gets ripped apart.
That kind of sucks though too, because like then the fur and that's useless.
I mean, it's got nothing to fuck it. Basically, the fox hunt is really about being on horseback, fucking having a good old ride out, and there's this whole thing about, you know, like if you're near the hunt or something, you get like blood of fox or something. I don't understand this shit.
It's a rich cunt's thing.
What I do know is it caused a family rift. Christmas some 25 years ago, so I was about 10 or something. On Christmas, one aunt still won't talk to the other one. Bothered, but it's just like, because, well, the one aunt is quite stubborn. She lives in the country, very much like, you silly fuckers don't know what you're talking about, sort of thing. She's so there we go, right? And it's like, this is why you don't bring this shit up. Fox hunting is one of those things that tears families apart, people. So we need to leave that shit in the past. This is what these are things you don't bring up in British politics.
I'm not against hunting, but I'd be against anything that was like the animal was.
You would need to look it up.
It would be cool and
look it up.
I'd be against like that hunting too that they do, where like in Africa where they set everything up for you, and then the animals like can't get away or do anything, and you just shoot it.
Right. No,
heard of that? Like that's retarded too.
Just look up fox hunting, and you'll understand.
Well, you know what? Lord Buckethead is against fox hunting, so I stand with him, and I'm against it too.
Yeah, I was about to go into Lord Buckethead. See, look,
he's awesome. He really was. He came close to kicking her. He came close to kicking her ass too.
Yeah,
closer than he's ever been.
Do you know that he's actually got a song, but I couldn't find it?
Who's Lord Buckethead?
I have it.
So I missed a bucket. Buckets of fun.
Okay, look. Go to he's got a YouTube channel. So type in Buckethead.
What is he?
Lord Buckethead on YouTube.
It's Lord Buckethead.
His song is called "Where Are We Now."
What does Lord Buckethead do? Like, what is it? I don't understand who he is or anything.
He ran against Theresa May in the. Okay, so Theresa May called an election because of Brexit.
Is he like Vernon Supreme, but for the UK?
No, he's better.
Okay, there was Buckethead, there was a guy dressed as Elmo, and there was a guy dressed as a fish stick.
Lord Buckethead, 15 videos.
But Buckethead got 249 votes.
Why vote for me? It's like, where's this song? Lord Buckethead and Brexit, Heathrow expansion.
One of these days, one of these kinds of people are going to win, and it's going to be a good day.
Okay, I found the song.
Yeah,
I found it.
So, like, basically, he's an intergalactic space lord, of course. So he was around in '87.
He wouldn't just call himself Lord Buckethead if he was a lord, would he?
Oh, do you know what the best thing is? The best thing is he wants to get rid of Birmingham and build a spaceport.
Okay, well,
I'm with that.
In '92,
I'm completely with that.
He wants to have gamma schools too, where if children misbehave 3 times, they get shot out into outer space. Okay, this though, right? A firm public commitment to build the £100 billion Trident weapon system, followed by an equally firm commitment to not build it. They're secret subs. No one will ever know. It's a win-win.
Actually, it's better if we play this. It's better if we play this after.
Yes.
So in 1984, there's a movie called Gremloids, and that's what he got it from.
Yeah. So if we do that after, but he has got
technically, of course, I did play a clip of Brass Eyes, so you can still get fucked by YouTube by that.
Yeah,
but it's in context.
It's not as quick as you would with a song.
We'll play that after we're done on YouTube, so that's fine.
Okay, him on Brexit. We can listen to him on Brexit. That'll be
I love the Brexit one. That's the best part.
That'll be funny, maybe.
Okay.
possibly.
A referendum to see if they should have a second referendum. Yeah.
You guys can follow my
Referendum.
Allow me to take this one forward.
Hard to hear.
Brexit. Now,
It's like the guy
I'll be
next to
honest,
him
in
can't even believe what's
2016,
happening.
I lose track of the date. I wasn't in your fair country. I was in hyperspace. And so therefore, I did not have a vote. And indeed, I don't believe that Great Britain actually conquered hyperspace, and so I am not a member of the Commonwealth, and for that reason not entitled to vote either. That said, what do I think about Brexit? It's very clear. Firstly, I don't understand. You have the EU and the UK. Some of you want to leave one and fight for the other. And then there are other people in Britain who want to fight for the other one and leave the other one. It's so small. Your planet is so small. If I were you, I'd stick together. I've seen the asteroid that's coming your way. I think you've got bigger things to worry about. Be that as it may, and that's not a pun on me. What's my view now? I believe that there should be a referendum on whether there should be another referendum. Would you want to solve it?
Yep.
Then we'll know what the people think, and then I'll know what I think. Wouldn't that be good? And now I give way to my college.
Okay,
So
a lot of
basically, what he just said there
I'm
was,
kind of for this. I want there to be a referendum on.
if we have another referendum, we'll find out what the people think, and then therefore we'll find out what I think.
Yeah.
It's brilliant. He just took the complete piss out of politicians.
Yeah.
how
That's
about
pretty much how it works.
okay? So he wants to regenerate Nicholson Shopping Center.
Yeah.
Um,
In Motherwell or something.
oh, CFAX. You know what CFAX was?
Yes.
Yes.
He wants to bring that back along with all the other friggin'
Well, you got teletext and CFAX. For anybody, I don't know if that was a thing in America, but basically,
I thought
in the TV signal, I think it
I can show
possibly
you.
wasn't.
I can show you because they brought it back on the internet. I
Go
think.
find it. Because basically I'm not
I'm
sure
learning
if
so much right now.
because you have the NTSC system rather than the PAL system. I don't think this is something that.
It's the end of an
Hang on, I'm just finding it. There you go. There's CFAX.
so boring.
Yeah.
That's not CFAX. That's just music.
You know what CFAX like?
See, there you go.
That's CFAX.
Yeah.
But
You
If
use
you
your
would-
remote control. Yes,
I
you've got
can't
mute
talk
that,
over this, right? So
I know, it's
Yes.
so funny, though.
now, if you actually had a TV with teletext / CFAX, basically what would happen is that
It
in
was a
the
feature.
the TV signal you would have basically this text data, right? Which, as you can see, looks pretty much like you've
like
got
the internet
your-
sort of.
Yeah, brilliant.
Well, yeah, I mean, basically, the way it would work was, so you've got at the top, you've got a page number. After CFAX 2, you've got 152. So this is page 152. And what you do is you type in the number of the page you wanted to see. What they would used to do, for example, a very nice feature was if you used 888, that would give you subtitles. One of the things that the teletext / CFAX encoding would have was transparent areas. So basically, you have transparent areas where the text is over the top of the screen. A beautiful, elegant way of doing subtitles in that era. But you got a lot of stuff like this. Like they had news, they had letters pages, they had fucking sports, games.
Do you remember the
everything,
games and the
basically.
jokes? The jokes,
They
you
were
would
just-
hit the
yeah.
reveal button and it would reveal the
Yes,
Oh, cool.
the answer.
yeah,
There
or
was-
the quiz or whatever.
Now
So
to
this
extend.
Sort
To
of
extend,
old internet,
to
right?
extend to that, to extend on that, there was also what was known as fast text. Now that's you've got the numbers right, but you also had fast text. Well, that was basically, I don't know if they have it in America, but anybody who's ever like why do I have a red, green, yellow, and blue button on my remote control? Well, that comes from the days of fast text, which is basically an extension to the teletext/CFAX system, which was basically the encoding would say something like red button goes to like this thing here or that thing there, right? So it's like a hyperlink in a way, if you want to think of it in that manner. So yeah, that's the system. If the BBC microcomputer actually supported it natively in one of its graphics modes. The ZX Spectrum can give you a fair sort of approximation because it's all basically it's a two-color system. Sorry, not two-color system. You've got your color data and your text data. You've got graphics data. You can have like different blocks. Like it's like that's how you get some of the bigger logos. It's basically those are just blocks. It's like you got one that's like in one. It's like if you imagine you slice up your 8x8 box into smaller bits, and you get that, and you can see the double height text as well. There's all these little bits and pieces, but it's like I say, I really admire the system for how simple and elegant it is, and I really hate the new text system for how fucking ugly. Ironically, it's supposed to be obviously more whizzy and bangy, but I just fucking love the old system so much more. It was so much easier to use.
Look.
Yeah.
They did it.
So you still have a system now, right? You guys still have a system now? He just wants to bring the old one?
Well, no, because basically the new system is completely different. It's when the digital TV stuff started to come in on OTA or over the air.
Stop needing it, really.
Well, no, it's not so much to stop needing it. They're part of the new sort of digital television standards included, what's it called, like a digital media hypertext or something like that, which is basically how they would do stuff like interactive TV and teletext type stuff, and whatever. It's basically a more advanced version of the same system. But I always, every time I've had to use that shit, I've always fucking hated it, and I've always thought the old system was just so much easier.
Okay, so his plan was to bring in CFAX this year or whatever, and then
I agree with
the cycle or whatever, bring in all the rest of the teletext programs that they used to have.
I totally agree with that too. It wouldn't be hard to do either.
No,
see, he has something
hard to do
sense,
at all. There would be no data. There would hardly be any data getting transferred. It'd be fast. It'd be stable. It'd be easy to use. Exactly, and it'd be tiny. Like the amount of data that's transferred is nothing. It would go down your fucking line like really fast.
Okay, his plan for the fox hunt is he said, I want to legalize hunting of fox hunters. Get them all. That's what he said.
Yeah. So he wants to legalize hunting.
He wants to legalize the most dangerous game.
No. You gotta hunt the actual hunters.
No, he wants to hunt the hunters of the foxes. That's brilliant.
That's the most dangerous game. But then you could also make it legal for the hunters of the hunted to become the hunters.
Yeah.
Or something. I don't know. Then it just everyone murdering each other.
When they announced 249 votes, you know what he did? He's on stage beside the Prime Minister. You know what he does? He does a dab.
Yeah.
He does a what?
He did a dab. You know what a dab is? That dance move?
He did a dab. I'm afraid.
He dabbed.
You know, he dabbed.
Fuck. I don't know.
I'm afraid I do not keep up with these newfangled dance moves.
The BBC's got it and everything. If someone puts it to the side, it'd be easier.
Sounds fucking retarded, whatever it is. I don't go for these modern things.
You're such an old
man. I didn't know what I wanted to say.
But the guy is hilarious. Like, he's just really cool. Like,
there you go. Yeah. Hang on. Got it.
Okay.
There you go. That's the dab.
Silly. That's a Usain Bolt. I've seen Usain Bolt doing that. Isn't that his thing?
Now in 1992,
I'm so fucking fast. I'm like an arrow flying through the sky, about to hit you in the eye.
Yeah.
In 92, he got 132 votes. So
he stood beside. He stood beside Margaret Thatcher, John Major. And now
does anybody know what he really looks like under the mask?
Nope.
Or is he like Darth Vader or something?
I don't think anybody knows.
Maybe. Maybe they do, but they
I just did a video
need
on
to
him,
know
so
who
I
it
looked at all the
is.
information I could possibly find, and I didn't find any face pictures.
And it really sounds no, because I think it's two or three different people. To be fair,
It's the same voice though.
Behind this mask is not a man, it's an idea, and ideas are bulletproof.
But the voice is
Exactly.
the same in all his interviews, in all his questions that he answers here. The
even
voice,
from
like,
1982.
I'm not sure if it's the same guy from 1982 or not, but
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying.
Do you think like he passes the mask on eventually?
Yep. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Definitely, because I mean, if it was a guy fucking about back in when Margaret Thatcher was about and stuff, he'll be ancient, and he's still doing it.
Well, hang on. My understanding, you're saying he's intergalactic time traveler or something?
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. So obviously, cloning or time travel is perfectly feasible as to why. Obviously, he remains the same age. He's immortal, presumably. We have to accept that as true.
Yes. He's got a Twitter.
Or it's two or three different guys.
It's the same guy.
Well,
anyway.
both. Is that, what part of cloning do you not understand?
All of it.
Oh my god. Coppercap just posted a video. This video is for females only. Looking for a girlfriend, must be 18 or older and pretty. If interested, message or tag someone else. I should tag people.
Look, Coppercap. I don't understand how people don't get this. Coppercap's a fucking complete troll.
I know, but it's still funny that he would post looking for a girlfriend.
Oh, fuck hell. Stop
I
it,
thought
people.
you were a girl. I thought you were a girl, Copper.
Just stop encouraging them. Fucking hell. Oh.
I had him on my channel.
I'm disappointed.
I had him on my channel with Jeff Holiday.
I know, I've seen it.
Yeah.
Everyone got their shirts off.
Yeah, that wasn't gay. Come on now.
It definitely was. It definitely was full of faggotry. Anyway, right, that's the YouTube segment over. Fuck it, that's it done. So, right, we will get Buckethead's fucking song on, you know.
Really, Miss Theme said she got a new watch. It's a metal clock.